Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Beth with Create with Beth, and today we're going to be creating this cute little card here. This is a book binding double gatefold card. It opens like this, so cute. I am playing with the Silly Safari stamp set again because I really wanted to do something with this giraffe. I think that giraffe is so adorable and I really wanted to create with it. So we're going to use this stamp set. Let me show you the pieces that we'll be using and give you the measurements for everything. Okay, you're going to start with a piece of Daffodil Delight that measures 4.5 by 11 inches, and you're going to be scoring it at 2 1/8, 3 3/8, and 8 7/8. So we're going to go ahead and get my bone folder out here and burnish these score lines. Just like that, and we'll set that aside for now. And then you're going to need some pattern paper. I can pick it up. You're going to need a piece that is 4 by 1 inch, two pieces that are 4 by 1 7/8. And this paper is actually from Lawn Fawn, but it coordinates really well with the Stampin' Up! Paper. You're going to need a piece of basic white that is 4 by 4 for the inside. You're going to need a scratch piece of basic white that we'll be stamping our image on. And you're going to need a square of Daffodil Delight that is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. So let's begin with our stamping. We're going to do the inside of the card first. And we need Daffodil Delight ink. Let's move our pieces aside. We're going to be stamping the Woohoo It's Your Birthday on the inside. There we go. Okay, we can put this away. That's all we need that for. And we'll go ahead and put this in now. Okay, that's just going to set. Do I have that the right way? Yeah, I think I do. That's just going to sit in there just like that. And we're going to go ahead and glue this bit down. This is our bookbinding part. Oops, and you know what? I did mess that up. I thought that didn't look right. All right, let's try again. Totally messed that up. Maybe something wasn't right there. Okay, so glue your bookbinding bit down first, then glue your inside piece down. There we go. Just like that. And then we'll go ahead and glue the 1 inch piece on the bookbinding part. Like so. And then we'll do our 2 gatefold pieces. So I like how this pattern paper matches the Daffodil Delight. You can always mix and match whatever you have in your stash. and I like to use what I have. So even if it's from different companies, it will still go together, which is pretty cool. Okay, there are the bits and pieces for the Fun Fold card. And now we're going to stamp our giraffe on our basic white cardstock using Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I'm going to set this aside before I get ink on it. We'll ink that up good. And we're not going to be using this whole image, but I'm going to stamp the whole image out anyway. There we go. Okay, we're going to be using my Copic markers to color the giraffe in, and we're going to start with the lightest color, which is Y00. And I'm just going to go over the giraffe. I'm going to go around the little spots. I love playing with the stamp set. It's so cute. One of my favorites from Stampin' Up! That they have right now. And I really wish they would do more like this, because I am a real fan of the whimsical and cute animal stamp sets. Okay, I'm going to go down about that far. We're going to be punching this out so you won't see part of that anyway. Okay, now we're going to come in with the darkest yellow, which is Y18, and add in just a few little shadows here and there. And I think we'll add a few on his mane. Then we'll come in with the medium shade, which is Y13, and we'll blend this out. And then I'm just going to kind of go over that light yellow with this darker shade. Nothing spectacular, just some basic coloring. There we go. And then we're going to come in with a dark, with a brown chocolate. This is E74 Cocoa Brown, and we'll fill in our spots. Whoops, and I went outside the lines a little bit, but that's okay. I can't believe it's Friday already. This week has flown by. We haven't even really done much this summer to make it fly by, but it just seems to be going by quickly anyway. Okay, and then we're going to do some dark on the mane. Just like that. And then we'll go in with RV52 and do his tongue. There we go. Okay, that's all the coloring we're going to do. And we're going to take the coordinating punch that comes in the bundle with the stamp set. This is the 1 7/8 punch. And we'll just punch him out. Just like that. Okay, we're going to bring in that square piece now and mount this on top of the square, centering it. Then we'll bring in our card and we're going to just put him right on there. We're only putting the adhesive on this side over here because we don't want to glue our card shut. That wouldn't be good. Just like that. And then for our final touch, we are going to add a little bow. This is actually an old in color from 2020 and 2022. This is Bumblebee, which we don't even have anymore, but it's the only yellow ribbon that I have. And you would want to use a glue dot. I don't have any, so I'm using glue. And we're just going to put this on the corner. I'm going to hold that in place for a few minutes. Or a few seconds, rather. Okay. And then we're going to add some bling with some stickles. Just do a dot here and a dot here and a dot here. And that's all there is to it, guys. I think it turned out so cute. And it would be a really cute birthday card or any occasion card to give to someone. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.